Welcome back for match 2 in this M13 Swiss draft. We are now in the losers bracket, and this makes me reflect on why I am doing these videos. I want to improve. I want my game to become better. I want to expose my mistakes to the world and get flamed for them. So please give me your comments and tell me what I could have done better. Let's see what happens in this second match. It's about to start. I really love the fact that we don't have to scout anymore. I would have scouted every other deck and written a lot of notes about them. Now I don't have to. It has removed some edge from us spikes that were willing to do that, but I think it really took away some stress, which was great. So who are the losers? They are Moose Vogel, Gruffaloo, the child book character, and Witch of Lunar Eclipse. One of them will be our opponent for game 2. Match 2. And here is Moose Vogel. That means mouse bird in German. We always play first in M13 Draft. This is a 2-land hand. What happens? Deadly Recluse and Summon. We can probably survive, get some great value over 3, 4, and then eventually Staff of Nin. This is the kind of hand that some people would mulligan. I can't bring myself to mulligan a hand like this. Tell me why. Tell me that it's wrong. Tell me that an average 6-card hand is better than this. How much better can a 6-card hand get? So I'm not taking mulligan. That might be a mistake. And I'm gonna open by playing an island for the remote chance that some I can't imagine why I would like to unsummon something on the first turn. So it really doesn't matter if I play an island or forest. My opponent is he mulligans to 6, and we are off. Let's see what he drops. I hope it's not a forest. I think green is by far the strongest color in this draft format. We are top decking lands. To do that for 4 turns, we won't mind, because then we'll staff on in ourselves to victory. The Bloodthrown Vampire is a very weak card actually, so I'm surprised at seeing that. And I think I will actually start beating down now. And there's no reason to play the Encrust on him. Or maybe there is. Of course, nothing else that will get the Encrust on it will work, because it will just be sacrificed by the Vampire. But I think the Vampire is really bad, and I don't expect to see him sacrificing a lot of stuff. Is he missing his land drop now? He also kept a 2-land hand maybe. Now he can still drop a land. And there's his land. Maybe he's... Oh my sweet lord. That's a pretty good hand. A pretty good card. I'm gonna let him hit me once with the Nighthawk and then encrust it. I'm very glad I have encrust in the deck, because that card could have killed me. I'm gonna make a note on Nighthawk. He has to have another color. I've seen some monocolor decks, but they are rare. Well, I never seen an encrust target like that. And there we go. He's black-red. I think I'm pretty good positioned against the black-red deck with blue-green. They have few flyers. I have huge guys. And Reckless Brute totally sucks. Alright. We are 1 mana from Staff of Ninning his guys. There goes the encrust. We don't like to trade at all here. I think I will unsummon the brute and hit him for 5. Or maybe not. Well, he figured that the vampire was lost. Well, yeah. Let's just wait for the staff. It looks like a pretty good situation for Staff of Nin. And we're gonna take 3 from the brute. Let's see what else he got. Windrake. Would we trade Windrake for Reckless Brute? Maybe we would. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to trade Windrake. I will unsummon the Reckless Brute and make him recast it. That should keep him busy. Gorgon. That's an interesting development. And I think we have a second very clear unsummoned target here. Because if he gets Gorgon going, we are in deep trouble. Huh. Prey upon. Yeah, that will kill the Gorgon next turn actually with the Recluse. So hit for 7, kill Gorgon, hit for 6. That should pretty much solve this. And whenever we draw a land, any land, it's time for Staff of Nin. So he's down to 8. And hopefully we can hit him for 6 more next turn. And the Windrake is now starting to look like a true win condition. Okay, his black-red, we have seen only one flyer, the Nighthawk. The only protection we have against Nighthawk is Prey Upon and Encrust. So bringing in Plummet sounds like a bad deal actually. If we see one other flyer, we'll bring in 1 Plummet. If we see 2 other flyers, we'll bring in 2 Plummets. And note now how incredibly good Deadly Recluse is. He always gets his man. Green Doomblade! Oh, I won't get far by just quoting limited resources. But they have their points. I would have hit myself with the vampire there, I think. Okay. My Deadly Recluse fights your Gorgon. And I think that's a draw. So I'm at card disadvantage there. But hitting him for 6 is pretty good. Now he has to block. He has to solve the Windrake problem. And he also needs to put 3 toughness on the ground, including the vampire. That block was not very good, was it? Just trample, sorry, I don't think he thought about the trample there. And Kantar Corsair should seal the deal here. I haven't seen any artifacts. I'm not bringing in Naturalize. I'm not bringing in... should take out Harbor Serpent. But what do I bring in? No cards at all. That's interesting. That might be a Magma Quake. Or just him giving up. I think it's Magma Quake. Oh my god. Yes, it's a Magma Quake for 3. That's pretty nice. But unfortunately for him, I am holding a Staff of Nin. Oh, and Magma Quake don't hit Windrakes. So here is Staff of Nin for the win, and this will make him sideboard in stuff. So you could make an argument for not playing Staff of Nin here. But I'm gonna play it. I want to win right now. So we're up a game. And okay. So what's up with this Harbor Serpent now? 15 creatures. A quick Nighthawk with stuff on it. Oh, that will hurt so bad. What other flyers can he have? He can have bad red flyers. Like the Drakes. The 0-1 guy and 2-2 guy. He can have Bloodhunt Bat. I think Harbor Serpent is quite useless in this matchup. So I am bringing in a Plummet. I might bring it out if I don't see a second flyer. But I need a way to handle Vampire Nighthawk. Well, this is a very good hand, and I'm keeping it. I hope this goes well. I'm not playing anything before turn 3, but I have an unsummon to keep him from getting too big of a tempo advantage. I might also hit the Dark Favor shenanigans and stuff, so I hope we do. And here is Crimson Muckwader. We're gonna wait until next turn to unsummon him, because there might be a Dark Favor coming his way or something. But that Crimson Muckwader spells problems. And he doesn't have the mana. Well, I'm gonna unsummon it now, because next turn I can't, so I'm playing the Kentar Courser. He did have the mana, he's replaying it. We can still steal this game by the enormous tempo allowed us by the Balos. When Balos hits, he will need to keep the Muckwader back. And eventually we'll probably have to trade something and Prey Upon for the Muckwader, which sucks. Or we'll find Encrust and solve things that way. The Muckwader is a big problem. And we're waiting for Nighthawk, Gorgon and Muckwader. Oh, Magma Quake. Yep. So is there something else coming? There isn't. So now we are turning the tides on tempo, and he'll be forced to sit back. And eventually we'll have to trade a Baloth or a Courser for the Muckwader, including a Prey Upon our side, so that will be sad when it happens. What are we waiting for? I'm not too scared of the Hellion Crucible, as I have Baloths. I am scared of Magma Quake, but it will take a lot to hit the Baloth and regenerate. Oh, we'll actually take one more mana, right? Ah. So the danger here is overcommitting. The obvious danger is overcommitting. So I'll play one more Corsair, and I'll keep the Bailoff in hand, because there is a huge risk of Magma Quake. If I get an unsummon now, I can hit him for 10 turn. But it's a great combination to have Magma Quake to threaten me with, and then have a regenerating guy that can kill any of mine. Here comes the Magma Quake, if it comes. And if it does, it's pretty much game. Doesn't come. And I will be looking for something to solve my problem. What would that be? I'm not sure. Staff of Nin would be nice. This is just one card stopping my entire deck. Flyers, that's what I want. Flyers. Find me some flyers, Mr. Visionary. There are 4 flyers in the deck. 2 Windrakes, 1 Fairy guy, and 1 Primal Clay. And there's Forest. And 1 Crimson Muckrader stops my entire team. That Crucible guy, he dies from unsummon, which is good. I'm gonna just block him with the Bailoff if he attacks, so I'm not very scared of him. And here goes the Public Execution. It's a weird way of playing Public Execution. Actually attacking first, making me block with the Bailoff would be much better. But he dies. I'm okay with that. And that's not a very favorable attack, is it? He's just trading it for a Centaur. A Centaur, I've learned that they're called. Why did that happen? Of course. Of course, Public Execution. My god, I suck so bad. Okay, against me, who has no idea what he's doing, that is probably a good play of Public Execution, because he got 2-for-1 me with it, like, later. I'm gonna have to kill the Muckwader now, because it's my only chance. And there's another 2-for-1 in his favor. Oh my god. Oh, that was a mistake. So I immediately forgot about the Public Execution once I noted that it wasn't very optimal. And then it became optimal. Interesting. Well, how I managed to reach an 1800 rating playing like this, I'm not really sure. So I'm taking 4 here. You could make an argument for letting the Visionary die. I don't have a Primadox, I have no reason for saving him. For now he's sticking around. I think he must be flooded. Oh, here is something huge. Maybe he's just quaking to kill the healer. Oh no. The rats, of course, I knew about the rats. No, I didn't. It was the other guy. No, we know that they're rats. Bloodroom Vampire. So nice to see because it's so bad. And we draw land. I'm gonna hold on to this land to make him cast Mind Rot or something. Or just make him think about all the tricks we could have. Time might be a factor in this match. He is down to half his time soon. And we are now blocking with the Visionary. He still has 3 cards in hand. I have no idea what they can be. He hasn't even played land yet. Of course it's the Gorgon. Gorgon isn't very dangerous right now. This is interesting. This is an incredibly good card right now. But of course he will just get petrified by the Gorgon. In case he chooses to do anything else now, it will be nice. But I think this it will be hard to win this game. But we can, however, waste tons of time for our poor opponent Moosevogel. I would pronounce that Moosevogel, as I actually took 5 years of German. Being Swedish, you have to do those things. Alright, come on, Moosevogel. Oh no, that's a murder. And with that murder goes the hopes we had of actually getting some lives. I would not have murdered that thing at that time. I would also attack with the Bloodstone Vampire here and with the Gorgon. What could I do? And he has to get rid of the healer. But he's giving me time, of course, I'm just drawing lands. But I'm still alive, although I'm fading fast. There are no flyers. He's petrifying the Healer of the Pride, but yeah, doesn't mean very much. He only has a passive ability. This is quite a lot of mileage from a Hellion token. Oh, here comes the Gorgon too. I will go down to... I will block the rat and go to 1 life. And there are so many ways that I can die right now. And I expect one of them to hit me. Chandra's Fury, perhaps? No, I get to live another turn. And I get to play Guardians of Akrasa. And I'm at 3. Can I survive this? I can block the other guys. No, I can't really survive this. He will only have to sacrifice one of them to the vampire. Will he? I could have unsummon. Let's see what he does. Or maybe he just kills me. Oh, he plays Goblin Battle Jester. That can be a problem. And another red spell. Another red spell is game. And there we go. Krenkov's command. Well, our deck killed itself pretty much there. I don't think Plummet did very much. I would have been happy to have a Harbor Serpent in that game, so I'm bringing it back in. I'm playing first. And this is one of those hands. There's 2 double blue in Encrust and Harbor Serpent. We only have 7 islands. This hand has to go back. I will take... This is virtually mulligan to 5. So 6 cards should be better, and that's a hand we'll keep. And now we are in trouble. Well, we are drawing decently. Hard to draw better. There we have a stalemate. And there we got the final mana needed for our Clearing Raiders that we will ride to victory. Oh, why not attack there? What else does he want to trade this guy for? Let's see if he takes the trade when I offer it to him this way. Cause then I don't want to run Spike Baloth into Walking Corpse. So I'm gonna offer him this trade. Let's see what happens. Of course the Recluse is my only way of dealing with Vampire Nighthawk that I have in hand, but he doesn't want to trade. Alright. There are many arguments about why Swiss Draft is better than 4322, and I think that's quite easy. Swiss Draft is a lot better than 4322 because there are 12 packs in Swiss Draft and there's just 11, and that makes an EV that is much higher in Swiss Draft. But why is Swiss Draft actually better than 8-4 for most players? Even for me, with a 68% match win, I'm playing Swiss Draft, and this is the reason. There are many reasons, but this is one of them. Why is this guy randomly conceding at this point? I'm not sure. Okay, he has no mountains. He can draw a mountain. The game is far from over, but he's conceding. Also, I hate spending all the time drafting a deck and then losing the first game. And that hit me hard during Urza Saga and Mercadian Mask draft at New Year's and Christmas, because I lost some rating there too, and I was just so upset with myself losing the first game. Actually, in Mercadian Mask I won 3 drafts out of 10, but only when I could draft blue-black. And I won with blue-black 3 times in a row, and then I couldn't win again. Alright, thank you for watching game 2. We are now 1-1 and we are off to the last round.